happy Thanksgiving to all my friends and family, fans and followers. Welcome back to the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here for episode 24 of The Revolution. I am your host, as always, Emperor Zita, coming to you from the Fortress of Solitude here in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. Well, this week we take a trip down to the Samko and Miko toy warehouse sale. Plus, we have part 3 of the Humber College student film, The Blue Room, starring yours truly. Well, that's enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby! And here we go.
It's going alright this week. There is 100 days left till the baby comes. If I hit for my due date. 101 actually. January 15th. He's a lot more active now. Especially when I'm trying to go to bed. I'm getting more vigorous with his punches and kicks and somersaults, and I don't know what he's doing in there. It's not painful when he kicks. At least not yet. He hasn't really been able to brutalize my lungs yet. Not high enough yet. Backaches are not too bad. Not this week anyway. Although leg spasms and cramps are kicking in. Headaches, actually none this week. Cravings are still out of whack. This time I'm craving 4 or 5 things all at once, and I don't know which one to start with. It's anything between a Whopper, curry chicken, Kraft dinner, apples. Really likes apples. Or burritos. Going to the bathroom is yeah, slightly more than usual, but not too bad. I'm not at the point of every 20 minutes yet.
Wasn't getting any younger. It was a sober thought. So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go.
So we're here at the Samko and Miko toy warehouse sale. It is probably the greatest sale that you will ever find. I'm going to show you guys some of the deals that you can get in here. $2.50 for this, that's not bad at all. Tinkerbell toy chest, $35. Play-Doh R2-D2, only 12 bucks. Look at these deals. Giant coloring book, $3.50.
Well, I see her staring at me, big brown eyes across the room. I ordered her a drink, but we can smile much too soon. My confidence was dead, an all-time high, but that won't last long, 'cause it's still.
All these puzzles are like $3. They got Thomas, they got cars, they got Princess Dora. Look at this, princess chair, princess toy chest. Here, they're $35 each. Now, I'll be honest, coming down to Samko always brings back some bad memories, but there were some good times here. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody with kids needs to come here.
It's criminal!
So CM Punk is getting even better and better as a heel. He is definitely must-see television. But he still doesn't have an opponent for Hell in a Cell. He hasn't decided whether he's going to face John Cena or not. Everybody knows he's going to end up facing Cena in the cell. So just make the decision already. Stop leaving us waiting.
You can't see me.
Speaking of John Cena, no John Cena on Raw this week? No wonder ratings plummeted. I gotta say, the guy does draw ratings. But yet we got to see Zack Ryder on Raw this week.
Woo woo. You know it.
Yeah, okay, he jobbed out to the Miz. But then on the premiere of the main event, their new show, him and Santino, Team Cobra, were in the main event. They advanced in the tag team tournament.
I said so.
Although I don't see them really going too far. It would be nice to see Ryder turn heel, beat down Santino, and then he'll have a storyline again.
Take my hair.
Kane and Daniel Bryan are bringing much needed emphasis over to the tag team division. Yeah, they are an odd couple, but they work. I hope they don't lose the titles for a while, but we all know how that's going to end. They'll lose the titles, one will turn on the other, and they'll steal the storyline I want for Zack Ryder.
Yes! 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 Yes!
TNA this week, wrestling was awesome, as always, but the storylines seem to be dragging and dragging. But man, Samoa Joe can out-wrestle anybody in this company. Him and RVD had a wicked match. Aces and eights. Once again, dragged on for another week. No payoff till Bound for Glory. I'm really starting to get bored with that storyline.
I'm the myth, and I'm awesome!
and The Miz wins on Raw, jobs out to Sheamus on SmackDown. But I am liking this Miz TV stuff.
Oh, wait, I'm going to fix up. I'm going to fix it. Yeah, I've been no time. Pumpkin. You can pick up my pumpkin. It's in the baby pumpkin. It's like a candy cane. Oh, that's the phone. I'm going to show you magic. You go to the living room. I want quiet. What now? Because I just said so.
Nights leave me waiting for the fall. Waiting for the fall. Waiting for the fall.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
It is
Comic Book Day.
Comic Book Day once again here on Wednesday, and it's cool again this week. So, see, Catherine is wearing a very pretty hat. Can you tell them what's on your hat?
A penguin.
That's right. So, Catherine's wearing her penguin hat and a nice warm jacket. So, I'm in my leather jacket and my toque myself, keeping us nice and warm today while we head down to Excalibur Comics. We're going down to Rob's today. Where are we going, Catherine?
To Rob.
That's right, to Rob's. And we're going to see... Who are we going to see? Rob and Fred, the prophet and the expert themselves. Anyways, we are headed out now, so we will see you soon, people!
See you soon, people!
Okay, go under. We're here! Back down here at Excalibur Comics, as always, every Wednesday. And it's kind of raining today, so I should have brought the stroller, but we didn't. So we'll have to bring it next time again.
And then they become the steps of doom again.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
Okay.
Oh, and she's up.
Of course. I'd like to plug today is, of course, Avengers vs. X-Men. This is one of the big issues. This is the big finale, which is going to lead into a whole bunch of new comic books. I like the series. I'm not sure where we're going, but right now I'm just enjoying this book as it is. The other book, of course, naturally the plug is issue of the Uncanny X-Men. This book should not be starting up with a #1 again, but they are. It's well done, and there's some very beautiful art in that. The other books I want to recommend is a reprint of the original Avengers series with the Kree-Skrull Wars, issues 89 to 97. It's got some beautiful artwork by Neil Adams and John Buscema, as well as the brother Sal Buscema doing it, but this is beautiful stuff, so it's nicely colored, so I recommend this as well. The other book I want to also recommend is Action, Grant Morrison. What I like about this book is a nice little heartwarming story about Crypto. This version of Crypto anyway, in the back of the book. It's beautifully done. Grant's leaving this book, so guys, appreciate while we still have it. Before long it'll be, he won't be writing it, but he's doing a great job, so I recommend this book.
Today I have an awful cold, right? Catherine, you and me. Oh my God. I'm thinking, what is it? Hope it's not West Nile virus. Right? They said 2 people died in Ontario with West Nile, right? See, all summer we didn't have any rain, but yet this West Nile is getting worse and worse. I thought mosquitoes were lots of normal swampland or places where they can breed. For Brazil, they said, according to Alan Watt, they're developing deadly mosquitoes that can breathe in 1 drop of water. He says, I think Brazil is in the cutting edge of that kind of research. Canada is actually ahead of Brazil in developing that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, Agriculture Canada, 20 years ago, they released all those ladybugs. And they finally admitted they released it. And they said, oh, well, we released it because we want to kill all the aphids. But they released it 2-3 months too late. These ladybugs, ordinarily, these are the ones that actually bite. How the heck did we get West Nile? And it's been such a dry summer and even fall. are they releasing mosquitoes? During the Asian wars in Vietnam and Cambodia, the CIA used to release mosquitoes so it would actually infect the communists. What are these guys doing with spreading West Nile? Even Texas, which is usually pretty dry summers, they have West Nile as well, and they're spraying for West Nile. So anyways, I thought that was kind of unusual that we have the highest infection rate of West Nile in Ontario.
We are going to find help for Neil, and we are going to get out of here.
And shooting me is going to do that.
John! John! John, put the gun down! Look what has already happened. Let's just try to settle this. John, listen to me. Look at the situation here. We can't afford to be doing this right now. You're not helping the situation, John. Neil is bleeding to death. He's got a fucking bullet in his stomach. He's not gonna make it. Dolan brings up a good point. What are we gonna do? We can't call the cops because we're...
So now you're on his side?
I'm not on anyone's side, but you gotta think realistically.
Can't you see? He doesn't give a damn about us. He wants us to stay here and take the rap for him. Then he gets all the glory to himself. You knew those were blanks in that gun. You knew about Christina's temper. You knew something like this would happen. You had a plan.
Is that true, Dolan?
Well, you figured me out, Johnny boy. This entire operation is a fake. Take a look for yourself. There's nothing here. I stole it last week. I've already claimed my reward. All I had to do was get rid of you and Viv. So I made a proposal to Christina. It worked. She shot Neil, and you can't leave him because you can't. Same goes for Viv. That's 3 birds with 1 stone. Bullet, rather.
Why'd you do it, Christina?
I didn't know it'd be this crazy.
He asked you to kill Neil. What did you expect?
He made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I needed the money. Okay?
Why?
Five years ago, we did a first heist together. I had it all planned out, and you fucked it up.
3 years in prison, John. While you sat at home enjoying your reward. Well, another week is over here. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us here for another week of the Revolution. Come back next week for part 4 of the Blue Room right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of our other episodes right here on YouTube. And subscribe to my channel, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups, Electric Night CD, Check them out on iTunes. Go see them down at the Hard Rock on November 9th. And follow them on Twitter at DropDeadPinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all your comic book related needs. And Devon, get the tables!